Ice cream so good. Yes, 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 yes. Ice cream so good. Yes, 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 yes.
What? Apparently, there's this trend on TikTok that people are pretending to be NPCs, trying to seem as brainless as AIs in those video games. And to be absolutely honest with you, they're doing a pretty good job. I'll give them that.
Ice cream, yum! Kitty bus.
And I'm not kidding here, but for some reason, it has completely taken over TikTok. I mean, wherever you look, all you see is this damn trend.
Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it. The roses.
Roses. Roses. Roses. Roses.
Please. I like chicken.
GG. Thank you for the share.
I mean, even the big names are doing it, like Speed.
Thank you for the roses. Happy birthday!
Or Kai Cenat.
Thanks for the roses. Smell good. Ooh, smell good.
I mean, do they really have to be doing this? They even got the Darth Vader.
Let go.
It's too late now. It's all gone. So, what they're trying to do is to react in exactly the same way to messages and gifts sent by their viewers. And there's like 5 of those gifts. So, imagine doing the exact same movement for hours and hours at a time, over and over again. That sounds like a lot of fun. One of these NPCs made a very relatable TikTok to this situation. I can very much imagine that's what it feels like. Just imagine the mental suffering having to do this for hours at a time. I mean, that is crazy. So why would anyone willingly put themselves through this nightmare?
Hello, I like money.
I mean, why else? Apparently, they're making some serious cash doing this. It seems that the original creator of this trend, Pinky Dough, made over 7 grand a day doing this trend. Damn! That's a lot of money. I mean, would you do this for 7 grand a day? Don't lie to me. I know you would. I mean, who wouldn't do this for that kind of money? I mean, you sure be doing some of these.
Ice cream, yum!
I've been a little bit torn with this, because in my head, there is no amount of money that would make me do this for hours on end. Just looking at this makes me feel so embarrassed that I wouldn't be able to go through with this. So this lady pretty much found the cheat code to TikTok. But you know what? I don't blame any of these creators for trying to exploit the system. If they can find the cheat code, all the power to them. But what really confuses me, and I mean really confuses me, is why would anyone watch this? And critically, why the would anyone pay for this? Because you see, those little roses and whatnot, they cost money. And that really confuses me. Why would anyone spend their money that they worked hard for on this? I mean, just imagine slaving away in your corporate job for 8 hours, 5 times a week to buy a virtual flower to someone pretending to be an NPC. What the goddamn simps? I mean, what is happening? Apparently, it gives them a sense of being able to control the creator. But you could do that in any video game for free at any time. You can't buy anything with your money, or you could buy this. Why would you spend your money there? Why? It's just so weird. And I'd like to say it's Gen Zs, but these people are literally my age. Both the creators and the people paying for it. Goddamn. But you see, this isn't as easy as it seems. Apparently, you are using your brain a lot more than people think you are, because you have to remember what each thing means and respond to it. That does sound really difficult. I mean, trying to remember how to respond to 5 things and then getting paid thousands of dollars for it, damn, that sounds really difficult. But in fairness, I do get it. I mean, trying to do this for hours on end, it seems like a nightmare. It kind of reminds me of this guy saying that streaming is more difficult than your typical 9 to 5.
Content creation is harder than your 9 to 5. You really don't know how much hard work goes into creating multiple videos a day.
I mean, playing video games all day sounds a lot tougher than welding all day. I do get it. It is tough. And apparently doing this trend has completely taken over TikTok in the US. But you know what? I wanted to check it myself, and I checked it in my local country, and there wasn't anyone doing it. Not a single person was doing this trend. Victory! The Florida of Europe wins again. I will be completely ignoring all of the other weird things that they've been doing, for the purposes of making this argument. One thing that is interesting is how these NPCs sometimes break characters.
Pat, amazing. JS, stop it. I said stop. You stop now. You leave the dog alone. It's not a game. You're gonna hurt the dog for real. Stop.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Thank you, baby. This is so cool.
And then she just comes back to it like nothing happens. You gotta be an NPC, but there are limits. But you know what? I respect that. I mean, it's not trying to be NPCs at all costs. She's not trying to make money and completely ignoring her kids. That's actually pretty good. But I do feel sorry for kids whose parents are obsessed with social media and trying to make a career out of it. I mean, just imagine you're a little kid and your mom is just doing this all day.
Ice cream, yum!
Or even worse, your parent is doing something like this. What? There's a high-pitched noise coming from it. How weird. You know what? It was a lot easier when I was a kid. We didn't have any of that. But as every trend, it has a dark side to it.
I just want y'all to know that if you are thinking of doing the NPC trend, I would not recommend. I just tried to do it, but it didn't work. I just embarrassed myself in front of all my real life friends and didn't make a cent. I would not recommend it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the loss of your own dignity.
I love that on TikTok there is a calculation of profit and losing your dignity. And if it falls below a certain threshold, then it's just not worth it. I'm very much new to that because to me it's very simple. If you're losing your dignity, no amount of profit is worth it. But if you take any activity and you take away money from it and you would be ashamed or embarrassed to do something, don't do it. It's really that simple. You see, that money, it will be gone at some point. But the regret and shame, it will be with you forever. And your brain will be sure to never let you forget about that. This cabbage up here, it's nice like that. There is, however, an NPC trend that I actually enjoy. Nice! That is impressive. I mean, that has some serious GTA San Andreas vibes. What a great game that was, when I still enjoyed playing video games. Great times. Anyway, that's all I have to share for today. So be sure to be an NPC and like and subscribe. Peace out.